Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear lady. You are welcome.
Thank you.
You look very cheerful today.
Thank you.
Um, please, before we start anything, as usual, as we've been doing,
Yes.
let's sign the permission to record
Okay.
so that we begin with today's session.
Okay.
So please, here you are,
Thank you.
and there's a pen for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. Uh-huh. Today is our third session.
Okay.
But before we come to this session,
Okay.
I want to do a recap of all what you've learned from the first and second.
Okay.
I quite remember when you came here, I told you about our work ethics, and that is what you have just done. Anything that we do here is going to be held confidentially, and this means that no third party will come in. And the confidential state has its limitations. The only limitation is that in case you have any problem concerning murder, threat of murder, or you planning to commit suicide, or anything concerning government property being destroyed, then a third party will come in. Aside thus, then everything remains with me.
Thank you.
All right. And then I told you also about your permission to record anything that I decide to capture over here. And that is why you have signed this document for me.
Okay.
And we also went through our contract. We said it's very necessary that we take a fee because there are documents here that we have been working with. And this room that we pay for, it's a rented place, electricity, water. So we need something just to use it to pay for all these things. I told you that our fee was 50 cedis
Okay.
per session. That is an hour. If you spend an hour with me, and then our days of coming to, I told you about it. I said Mondays, we start from 7 to 5 p.m. And from that one, you fixed a day from your work schedule for me. And I said, anytime that you have any issues concerning you coming to me, you let me know a day before so that I can also plan whether I'll even take you after my closing time or you come another time. Today, we are looking at assessment.
Okay.
You're a teacher, so I know you've heard of the word assessment before. You assess your pupils in school.
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
And our assessment is looking at your stress level, anxiety, and depression. You are going to answer a questionnaire for me, which is called OQ 45. Um, that is outcome questionnaire. Okay, so this questionnaire has 45 questions on it. That's why we call it OQ 45.
Okay.
So at the end of the answering of this questionnaire, the options that are on it, we have never, we are rarely, we have sometimes, frequently, and then always.
Okay.
When you go through these options, then you look for one that best suits your situation, and then you take from it. But before then, at the right hand side of the sheet, please look at it so that as I give the instructions, you can easily follow.
Okay.
At the right hand side of the sheet, you say you have your name there.
Okay.
You also have your age, then the ID number. It persists through all the stages, the
Okay.
sessions. You write the same ID number there, then your sex. Since you're a female, you tick in the box. All right. So it says, looking back over the last week, including today, you are going to help me to understand how you have been feeling. Read each item carefully and mark the box under the category which best describes your current situation.
Okay.
So for this questionnaire, work is defined as employment,
Okay.
school or housework, volunteer work, and so forth. But you are not to make any marks in the shaded areas.
Okay.
All right. So I'll be reading through with you.
Okay.
I'll go through each question with you, and the one that best suits you, you just tick in the box.
Okay.
You have the first one, never, rarely, sometimes, frequently, always, the same as almost.
Okay.
Then if you look at the same right-hand side, you see that there are these letters which have been bolded, S, D, I, R, and then S, R.
Okay.
The SD is symptom distress. The IR is interpersonal relationship. And
Okay.
then the SR is um, social role. Okay. After you are finished, I'll write all the figures there and then I'll bring it together. It's from this that I will know your anxiety level, your stress level, or your depression level. Please, if you have any questions, you ask me before we begin.
Oh, okay. Everything is okay by me.
All right, so we can start.
Yes.
Good. So please, this is your pen to do the taking. I'll go through gradually with you. If
Okay.
I'm reading very fast, please let me know.
Okay.
All right. Lest I forget, the session at the left-hand side, you have the session. So when you are feeling, feel this is our third session.
Okay.
So you fill it and then write today's date.
Okay.
All right. So the question one, I get along well with others. So is it
Always.
never, rarely, sometimes, frequently,
Always.
always? I tire quickly.
Never.
I feel no interest in things.
Never.
I feel stressed at work or school.
Rarely.
I blame myself for things.
Hmm. Never.
Since you don't feel really good with that particular question, is there anything you want to tell me?
I blame myself for
For
others.
things.
For things.
Yes.
Oh, that's why I said never.
Okay. All right.
No, normally I don't do that. I don't
Okay.
blame myself.
All right.
Okay.
But the way you took in a deep breath,
Yes.
I thought there's something wrong.
No,
All
please.
right, and let's continue. I feel irritated.
Really.
I feel unhappy in my marriage or significant relationship.
Never.
I have thoughts of ending my life.
Hey, never.
I feel weak.
Hmm. Really.
I feel fearful.
Sometimes.
Ah, you feel fearful?
Yes, of course. Because as I told you earlier on, um, because this guy has cheated on me and has betrayed my trust, sometimes I feel that I may not be happy.
Really?
Yes. So I always have that fear in me.
All right, let's continue. Number 11. I feel heavy after heavy drinking.
Now I
I
don't want
need.
to talk about that one because I don't drink.
All right. All right. Then let's carry on.
Okay.
I find my work in school satisfying.
Always.
I am a happy person.
Hmm. Sometimes.
I work or study too much.
Really.
I feel worthless.
Sometimes.
I am concerned about family troubles.
Really.
I have an unfulfilling sex life. Unfulfilling sex life.
Sex life. Never.
I feel lonely.
Okay. Frequently.
Please, is the pace in which I'm reading okay for you? Oh, I'm going too fast.
Oh, it's okay.
All right.
I can hear you perfectly well.
Okay. I feel I have frequent arguments.
Never.
I feel loved and
Oh,
wanted.
always.
I enjoy my spare time.
Always.
I have difficulty concentrating.
Never.
I feel hopeless about the future.
Never.
I like myself.
Always.
Disturbing thoughts come into my mind that I cannot get rid of.
Never.
I feel annoyed by people who criticize my drinking.
Let's not go there.
Okay. I have an upset stomach.
Always. Uh, sorry, never.
I am not working or studying as well as I used to.
Sometimes.
You seem to be bothered about work.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes I feel bothered because when I get to work and I remember this, my issue, I don't have that joy to even teach. So that is why I feel bothered.
All right then. I'm not working or studying well as I used to. My heart pounds
Okay.
too much.
Always.
You mean the problem is weighing you so much?
That's why my heart is always pounding. It's pounding.
Shall be well. I have I have trouble getting along with friends and close acquaintances.
Okay. Always.
I am satisfied with my life.
Always.
I have trouble at work, school because of drinking or drug use.
Never.
I feel that something bad is going to happen.
Hmm. Really?
34. I have sore muscles.
Never.
I feel afraid of open spaces, of driving or being on buses,
Let's
subways,
not
and
go
so
there.
forth. I feel nervous.
Never.
I feel my love relationships are full and complete.
Always.
I feel that I'm not doing well at school or at work.
Never.
I have too many disagreements at work or school.
Never.
I feel something is wrong with my mind.
Hmm. Never.
I have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep.
Always. Um. Let me take. Okay. Really.
I feel blue.
Please, would you
Yes.
explain that word
What?
to me?
All right then. When you feel blue, it means a feeling of sadness. You are not very fine.
Okay.
You look worried.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Then. I'll go for sometimes.
I'm satisfied with my relationship with others.
Hmm. Sometimes.
I feel angry enough at work, school, to do something I might regret.
Never.
I have headaches.
Never.
Please, are you done?
Yes, please.
Please, can you please go over and see maybe there was something you didn't want to mark and then you were having dicey
Okay.
mind. So please go through for me and let me see if whatever you have ticked is what you actually wanted to do.
Yes, please. I'm done.
You are done. Good. That's great. So, um, this is the assessment, and whatever that you had here, like I told you, this is a confidential document.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it. Nobody, no third party is going to have an eye to look at this.
Okay.
And I'm going to write out all the figures under the SD, the IR, and then the SR.
Okay.
I'll tabulate everything, and then the next time you come for our next session, is I'll do the interpretation for you, and then we'll continue with the goal setting.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to ask me or say?
Oh, okay. Um, Once you've explained everything to me concerning the outcome questionnaire, um, I think I'm okay. But as you said, the next in our next meeting, you will tell me the outcome of the questionnaire. I'm glad. So I'll be waiting for you in our next session.
All right. It has been really very nice seeing you again,
Okay.
and your countenance tell me things are gradually going down well with you. I'm so happy to see you,
Okay.
and we'll be happier to see you during our next session.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
See you next time.
Same to you, dear.
Bye bye.
Bye, dear.